morning, guys. So I am gonna try to continue doing the weekly vlogs because it'll be a little bit easier than sitting down and recording videos because I'm not gonna have as much time. Like I said, I'm just picked up a second job, so I'm working 2 full-time jobs now. Today's gonna be my first day working both, so I'm at my first job right now, and it's gonna be from 6:30 to 2:30, and then I work at my second job from 3 to 11. So 6:30 to 2:30 and then 3 to 11. So it is about 9:05 right now. I'm on my first break. So I'm going to try to check in as much as I can and just tell you guys how it's going. And when I get to my second job, I'll tell you how it's going. I've already done my orientation. So right now I'm basically just, well, not right now, but today when I go in, it's going to be my first day on the floor. So that's basically what's going on with me. Hopefully these weekly vlog videos are interesting because this is not what's easiest for me, but it's a lot more convenient because I'm already working. So it's easy for me to just take a couple of minutes to kind of update on what I'm doing and update on my day during my breaks and whatnot, instead of making time, you know. I don't always have a half hour to sit down and record a video because when I get home tonight, I have to go straight to bed because I have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and do it all over again. So that's basically what's going on. I do have some more video ideas that I'm trying to get up soon. I have another video that I already recorded. It's what to expect at your CNA orientation. That should be up already before this video. If it's already up, then I will leave the link down there. If not, then I'll just leave the link when I upload it, but it should be up because it's already finished. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. I'll try to check in on my lunch or my last break. I just have coffee and I have grapes. The only thing that sucks is that I have to bring enough food to last me all day and all night because I have to bring lunch for here and then I'm going to be hungry later because I don't want to be buying food here and there because that's going to take that's going to be a lot of money. It adds up, you know, buying lunch. Even if you spend $5 every day, that's $25 a week. And if you have 2 jobs, that's $50 a week. So it does add up. So I'm trying to bring my own food. These are just grapes. I'm going to eat like half of these here and then save the rest for over there. And then I brought like it's like a thing. It has like meat and crackers and cheese. It's not like a Lunchable, but it's basically a Lunchable. So I just brought that because I didn't feel like cooking anything. But yeah, I'll keep checking in and hopefully this will be okay. Maybe I'll do this one for the first day and it'll be like my first day working 2 CNA jobs, whatever you want to call it. But if there's not enough footage, then I'll do it for a full week. So yeah. Hey guys, so I'm gonna move my car because in this parking lot at my job there's literally no shade except one parking spot and it's a handicap spot. So even when I let my windows down, it's so hot in here. So there's a little parking lot across the street because there's like a little baseball field. And there's a couple of shady spots here, so hopefully they didn't take all the shady areas. Okay, yeah, there's a shaded area right here. Yeah, because I really hate getting back in the car and it's hot as hell. Not actual hell, because I'm pretty sure hell is way hotter than this. But my thing on my car says it's only 82 degrees. I don't believe that. But it was freezing this morning. Like I woke up out of my sleep at like 3:30 in the morning because it was so cold. So I think that it's finally starting to cool off. Because the only thing about where I live is when it's summer, it's hot. It'll be like 100, 102. So that's the only thing I don't like is when it's extremely hot. Like I like for it to be like 70s and 80s. But I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm gonna eat some of this little thing. This was the thing I was talking about. It just has crackers and meat and cheese. So I'm gonna have some of this. I had my coffee, but I was trying to unlock my car and I dropped the coffee and it exploded. So lost my coffee, and those were my last little creamers. I have those little single creamer thingies, and those, I used all the rest of them, so I can't even make another coffee because the creamer they have here is the powder kind and I really don't like that one. But luckily I have water, so I mean, it's something. But honestly, I'm just gonna eat this and relax because I'm trying to take it easy. This job is pretty laid back, so I'm just kind of taking it easy here because I have to go to my other job and I want to not be exhausted, you know, so I'm doing my best. I also bought some chips. I have these little oatmeal cream pies. I love these. I know a lot of people do not like these, but I really like them. I think they're good. But yeah, I'm just gonna snack on this, and that's pretty much all I'm doing. If the camera's shaking, it's because my car is on, but yeah. So I'll check back in. I'm not gonna check back in on my last break. I'll just check back in when I'm on my way to my other job, and then I'll check in probably on my lunch break there. And then maybe I'll close it out there, or I'll try to kind of do like a roundup of the entire day. Good morning, guys. So I'm doing this in the bathroom. It's Saturday the 10th, and I didn't record anything yesterday because I was too exhausted, but I'm gonna try my best to record today and tomorrow and then get the video out for you guys. I have another video pre-recorded that will be going out soon, so I'm trying my best. I've just been really super busy, so I'll try to record some more when I'm on my lunch break, but for now I'm at my morning job. It's like 7:45, and yeah, I just snuck in here to kind of do a little update. But these are my scrubs. This is from Walmart. Yeah, this is my favorite scrub top. All right, so I don't feel tired right now. Well, I feel like I could use a nap, to be honest, but I just know that because every time I sit down for a break, I want to rest my body, but it makes me want to fall asleep because I slept okay last night. Because the thing is, when I get home, I go straight to bed because I need sleep, because I get off at 11 and I have to wake up at 5:30 to go to work at my morning shift job. So it's like I got 6 hours, not even 6 hours to sleep. So, because I get off work at 11, I get home at like 11:15, 11:20, and I basically have to go straight to bed. So I have to like get ready for bed, go straight to bed, wake up at 5:30, work 6:30 to 2:30. I go straight over there, 3 to 11. It's just exhausting. But I mean, I'd rather work straight through and have the 6 hours in between, because if I was to work from, I feel like if I was to work from, you know, if I did, I don't know, I feel like if I did like 11 to 8 and then 11 to 8, because I've done that before, there's no time to sleep. You can maybe sleep for like an hour or two in between, but that's not getting any sleep. You know, sleeping for an hour or two, that's not getting sleep. I'm sorry. So, I mean, at least this way, I can sleep for at least like 5 hours. Like last night, I fell asleep. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep before 12, so I got at least 5 hours of sleep. But I try to be asleep by midnight. Because the thing is, I don't usually fall asleep until midnight anyway, but there's a difference between working the whole day and if you get home from work and you just kind of relax. So there's a difference as far as me being tired, because if I get off at 2:30 and I don't go to sleep until 12, at least I had all that time to rest. But if I'm working until 11 and try to sleep, I'm exhausted. So last night I almost fell asleep at the nurse's station because I was so tired. Like, I hope that I can get used to doing this, because it's already starting to take its toll on me. The first day I was like, oh, you know, I was expecting to be tired, but I'm not tired actually. And it's not that I don't know, if I was moving around and doing things, I wouldn't be as tired. But since, you know, once about after lunch, once like 8 o'clock hits, there's not really much to do. So it's kind of just checking on the patients, making sure they don't need to be changed or don't need anything. But other than that, I'm not doing much, especially once you put them to bed. So it's just, that's the one thing about night shift. I'm so used to always having something to do, because here I don't really have a lot of time to sit down. And I like that because the day goes by so fast. It's already about to be 10 o'clock and I feel like I just got here. So, yeah, I have like 4 hours left in my shift, but over there, it's kind of like the first half I'm doing things, and then the second half of the shift, I'm not doing much. So I guess, I don't know if that's how night shift is, but it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, for some people, maybe it's nice, like, oh, I can chill and whatever. But for me, it's like, it just drags on. The last half of the shift just drags on, and I'm just like, all right, guys. So, I just finished passing out the lunch tray, so now I'm basically just waiting for my patients to not fall asleep. I'm waiting for them to finish eating. So, yeah, a couple of my patients' families came, and I'm gonna prop you up on something so I can talk. Oops. Yeah, so a couple of their families came, you know, daughters and whatnot. So it's a little nerve-wracking when people's family comes. Sorry about the lighting. It's a little nerve-wracking when people's family come, because you never know if they're cool or if they're one of those people that will like call the state for any little thing, because there are some people who will do that. Any little thing, like, oh, you know, my mom's bed isn't made, and they'll call the state on you. So it can be nerve-wracking, but most of the time when I meet families, they're usually really nice and really friendly. So I'm lucky, because most of my patients' families are really nice. One of my patients, her daughter is the nicest woman. She's so nice, so friendly, and she really, really cares about her mother. So that's always good. And it's always nice when you kind of know the people whose family you're taking care of. I'm just waiting for them to be done with their lunches, and then I'm gonna do that. I have to do a shower because I haven't had time all day to do it. Normally I don't do showers after 12 o'clock, or even after my lunch. Normally I don't, but it's just been kind of a busy day, so yep. And I haven't charted at all. I've only done the breakfast, and that's it. I haven't done anything else, so I need to get it together. Okay, good morning, you guys. Today's Sunday. I don't remember how much I recorded yesterday, or if I even recorded yesterday, but what the hell? But honestly, I'm exhausted, and I mean, I know that I'm working to better myself and for a good cause and this, that, and the third, but I am fucking tired. Like, I don't like being an adult. Why do I have to work so much? Like, I have to work for like 45 more years. That's depressing. But I don't know. Like I said, it hits me when I'm sitting, and then I'm just like, I really wish I could sleep. But I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm really happy about that. So I get to relax. Honestly, I think that I'm gonna try to sleep until like 2 or 3. Not literally be sleeping, but just kind of sleep as long as I can and relax until like 2 or 3, and then maybe go hang out with a friend, because this month I only have 3 days off. So I really want to try to take advantage, but I also want to rest. So yeah, but every single day I'm not working. You know, I'm off 3 days from both jobs. There are some days I'm only working here, and some days I'm only working at the other place. So on those days, I think that, you know, if I'm working my morning job and then I don't have to work my PM shift job, then I can sleep basically the rest of the day and rest my body. But when I have off days, I can actually do things. I look a hot ass mess. It is 7:45. I'm on my lunch break, and today the person who I was orientating with actually called out, so I took over her group. So I'm in a group by myself. I'm actually not upset about it because the thing is, when you're orientating, you're basically shadowing the person so you can kind of get a feel for how that group is and what their routine is. So you normally will orientate with each group, and that way you can get a feel for it, and then that way when you get your own group, then you kind of already have an idea of what it's like. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm in a group by myself. The only thing is, like, here at my second job, they don't have as many CNAs working, and they have a lot more patients. So, excuse me, we all have 10 patients. The other night we had 11, but I was orientating with somebody, so I had more help. And it was easier because when 2 people are working on one group, it goes by so quickly. But anyway, yeah, so I have 10 patients today. Normally I have 6 or 7, maybe 8 if someone called out, but I've never had 10 patients before, so this is my first time having 10 patients by myself, and it's a group that I don't know, and I don't have an orientee. So yeah, but I'm getting through it. The day is going by a lot quicker. I don't know if I mentioned it, but my first couple of days orientating, honestly, like, the second half of the shift was so slow because once we put the patients to bed and after dinner was over, I didn't really have anything to do. So I was just kind of like, I'm not sure what to do. So for the first 2 days, the last 4 hours, I was basically like chilling at the nurse station. Then I would go check on my patients every once in a while just to make sure they didn't need anything. But some people like that. They like being able to relax. But I'm just not used to it because working mornings, I'm constantly moving, always doing something, always grabbing something. And so there's not really a ton of time to sit down. So here, working nights, but I can understand it because the patients are going to bed, so they don't need anything unless they need to be changed or something like that. But yeah, so it's been an adjustment, but this is my first week working, and I am just busting my ass, working hard so I can get the things that I want in life. You know, I'm trying to get a new car, fix up this car, get my own apartment. I'm trying to save for school, you know. So there are these apartments that I want to move into that are, well, they're the same apartments that my best friend lives in, and I don't want to move there because she lives there, but they're really nice apartments, and there's a pool and there's laundry, so, and it's in a good area. So I want to live there. The only thing is, like, you have to make a certain amount of money, and when I was working my first job, and that was the only job I was working, I didn't make the amount of money that you needed. So then I was like, oh, well, let me get a part-time job, so then that will bump me up, and then I'll be making that amount, because I only needed like a couple hundred more to be able to make the amount. So I was like, oh, I'll just get a part-time job. And then I applied here per recommendation of one of my other coworkers, and I ended up, I don't know why, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna apply for full-time. If they don't have full-time available, I will take part-time. So normally for other places that I've worked at, working part-time means that you can still work 5 days a week and be part-time. So basically you'll work like 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, but under 30 hours a week is part-time. So I'm full-time at my first job and full-time here, but if you're working part-time at a CNA job, then you'll normally be working 1 or 2 days a week, but you'll still be working a full shift. So you're still gonna work 8 hours, or 7 hours, 7.5 hours, whatever you wanna call it. So you'll still work 7 hours, but it's just gonna be 2 days a week. So basically it's kind of the same thing if you were working like 4 days a week, 4 hours. So you're just working 2 days a week for 8 hours. And I kind of like that better because eventually, once I start school, I'm gonna have to choose which job I want to switch to part-time, and then I'm gonna have to do that because obviously I can't work 2 full-time jobs and go to school because I would die. So, and it's not possible. But anyway, well, it's possible because people do it. There are some phenomenal people out there who work full-time jobs and go to school and have families and whatever. But yeah, so honestly, I'm just tired. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, so once I start school, I'm gonna switch to part-time for one of my jobs. So I'll just work 1 or 2 days a week whenever, maybe on the weekends when I don't have school, because I do want to keep both of my jobs, just because when I get my LVN license, I want to stay at one of these places because I'm used to being here, you know. I already know my patients. Well, not here yet, I don't know my patients, but especially at my first job, I know my patients, you know. I would love to get bumped up there, basically. So yeah, I just rambled for almost 7 minutes, but anyway, now it's 7:50. Well, technically it's 7:49 because my clock is a minute fast, but anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, I have tomorrow off, so I'm really happy about that, so I can sleep in. But I do need to clean my room a little bit and do some other things. I want to try to hang out with my friend because this is one of the only days off I have this month, so I want to try to hang out with my best friend if I can. She's working, but she's off at, I believe, 12:30. So by the time I'm up and ready, I'll be able to go over there. Maybe we can go swimming or something like that. This is probably going to be the last time that I record today. So this is going to be the vlog for this week. So if I don't record again, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you liked it. If you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment and I will answer your comment. I answer all the comments. I read all the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.